What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from MTGHeadquarters.com, and it is here, the fall set Battle for Zendikar, and this is my midnight release. I was able to get 2 boxes, but 0 fat packs. I can promise you I will be up bright and early tomorrow morning. I'm told my local Games Universe has them at a reasonable price, and they have a few, but not many, which is the case for many local game stores. If I can get one tomorrow morning at the roughly $40 price range, I will come straight home and upload it right away. If I can't, well, I'll be sad, but I'm not paying 60 bucks. So there's obviously a lot of interesting things about this new set. Many of you know about the expeditions. I don't want to spend too much time on that because, well, most people in the world will simply never open one. But we do have a beautiful full art land in every pack. The possibility for foil full art lands. Great standard defining cards like Gideon, Ally of Zendikar. Drana's going to be pretty crazy. But I don't want to speculate too much. I just want to get right into the packs and have some fun. I hope you guys are having an awesome Zendikar, Battle for Zendikar release. Let's get right to it in a brand new area here. So hopefully I'll get my approach down pretty quick. Our first uncommons is Tunneling Geopede, Skitterskin, Ruination Guide, and first pack is a Kiora, Master of Depths. Her +1 is untap up to 1 target creature and 1 target land. Very powerful. -2 is reveal the top 4 cards. You may put a creature and or a land from among them. Very powerful. Also, -8, put 3 8/8 octopus creatures that fight target creature. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may have it fight target creature. Very strong pull. And our full art planes, which will become commonplace, people, I promise you. I promise you that you'll be able to get your full art lands. All right. Resolute Blade Master. A Korum Stonewaker. Royal Sprout. Very good. A very good counterspell here. And we have a Serpentine Spike. 7 mana with Devoid. It deals 2 damage to target creature, 3 to another, and 4 to a third. And if a creature would die this way, exile it. Here we have a second Plains. The second box I'll do tonight will be a Just the Sauce. Gosh, I hope I can get a fat pack tomorrow. But if I don't, maybe I'll find another box. Grove Rumbler, Rolling Thunder, Encircling Fissure, and we have a Void Winnower. 9 mana, our second mythic already. For an 11, your opponents can't cast spells with even converted mana costs. Your opponents can't block with creatures with even converted mana costs. It's kind of a weird card. We have a full art island. Savior Scion tokens, I think they'll be a part of just about every draft or limited event you go to. And life gets a lot easier when you have one of those in your hand. Plated Crusher, very, very good uncommon. Ulamog's Nullifier. Hedron Archive. And Woodland Wanderer. 4 mana for 2/2 Vigilance and Trample. It enters battlefield with X/1/1 counters on it for each color mana. So I guess best case scenario, it could be a 6/6. Could be interesting. We have a Swamp. And our first Octopus token. We need 3 more because then we got the Kiora, right? I can't wait to draft this set. Be going tomorrow night to F&M, and I will be drafting it. Drana's Emissary. Actually, I might be playing with some local buddies to get ready for GP Madison, too. Core Blade Whirl. Wind Rider Patrol. Very good card. And we have a Beastcaller Savant. Love this card. 2 mana, 1/1 haste. tap to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast creatures. Another Octopus token. Very good card. Just the kind of ramp you want. And it's also fixing later in the game. If you're like, crud, I need a green, or I need a red mana quick, and you have 5 mana but no red, you can cast that and get your red. We have Transgress the Mind, Serene Steward, Bane of Balagade. We have a Feldar Sovereign. The reprint nobody asked for, but is a 4/6 Vigilance lifelink that lets you win the game if you have 40 or more life. Definitely a fan of alternate win conditions. As somebody who plays Infect, I don't know about that one, particular one, but hey, if you earn it, you earn it. Zulapart Cutthroat, Blighted Cataract, Retreat to Emeria, and we have a Duststalker. 2 and a black and a red for a 5/3 with haste. At the beginning of each end step, if you control no other colorless creatures, return Duststalker to its owner's hand. Pretty good. 3 toughness. I mean, for 4 mana, 5 power, and 3 toughness is totally fine, especially with haste. But 3 toughness is not crazy strong, so it will certainly be vulnerable. Ondu Rising, Carrier Thrall, Coastal Discovery, and we have a Scatter to the Winds. This is going to be a standard staple. 1 and 2 blue, counter target spell, and also has Awaken 3. Very powerful. And we have an Island. Ooh, there we go, an Obnixilis emblem. We're getting all the emblems. All dem emblems, dough. We need that Kiora emblem. Alright, Retreat to Kazandu. Catacomb Sifter. Blighted Fane. There's a foil in this pack, I believe. Oh, we have a Lumbering Falls. Not bad. Green-blue Manland. And we have a foil, Retreat to Hagra, and an island. And a tip card. Everyone can have full art lands. Alright, Vile Aggregate. Infused with the elements. Malakir Familiar. And Ugin's Insight. 5 mana. Scry X, where X is the highest converted mana cost among permanents you control. Then draw 3 cards. Interesting card. Pay 5 to draw 3 really good cards. Could see some play. Seems pretty good. Sorcery speed obviously isn't great, but drawing 3 after scrying. Now, if you have no creatures, it's just draw 3, but that's still okay. Forerunner of Slaughter, Firemantle Mage, Pilgrim's Eye, and a Sunken Hollow. Green-black, it enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. Ooh, a purty swamp. That swamp is purty. So how many of you guys got out at midnight tonight to pick up your set? How many of you are waiting to get out tomorrow? Definitely looking forward to hear about your pulls in the comment section down below. Rising Miasma, Adverse Conditions, Sylvan Scrying, and an Ulamog. Yeah, that's a nice one. 10 mana, 10/10. When you cast Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, exile 2 target permanents. It's indestructible. Whenever it attacks, defending player exiles the top 20 cards of their library. Very good card. And also a spicy pull. I opened that in my first pre-release and cast it but once. But as you would expect, I won that game. It's very good. Void Attendant, Blighted Gorge, Breaker of Armies, very good uncommon. We have a Munda, Ambush Leader, Haste. Whenever it or another ally enters the battlefield under your control, you may look at the top 4 cards of your library. If you do, reveal any number of ally cards from among them. Then put those cards on top of your library in any order and the rest on the bottom. So much text in this set. So much text in the set. Too much text in the set. Too much text. Oh, wait, that's booty in the pants, I think, right? All right. Herald of Kozilek. Infused with the elements. Malakir Familiar. And a Cinderglade. Awesome. Red Greenland. Ooh, a foil Anticipate. That's spicy. At least it's and a mountain. It's a noteworthy pull, I would think. I don't know for a fact, but I'm guessing it is. Brood Monitor. Deathless Behemoth. Halimar Tidecaller. And a Conduit of Ruin. 5/5 for 6. You may search your library for a colorless creature card with a converted mana cost of 7 or greater. Reveal it, shuffle your library, and put that card on top of it. The first creature spell you cast the next turn costs 2 to cast. Very good. 2 less to cast, I mean. We have a Mountain Dew. Alright, they're a pretty good box so far. You know, a Drawn and a Gideon would be nice. Maybe a foil basic would be nice. Scythe Leopard. Grove Tender Druids, Molten Nursery, and a Guardian of Tazim. Now this card was a house in the top 8, the draft at top 8 at 4/5, landfall, tap a creature down. If it's an island, it doesn't untap the next turn. That, combined with Evolving Wilds, was hilarious. And we have a Swamp. And a 10/10 Eldrazi token for that Desolation Twin, right? Lots of cool tokens in this set, that I will say. La-da-dee-la-da-da. Alright, Rolling Thunder. Retreat to Coral Helm. Spawning Bed. Decent ramp card. Ooh. Intro pack rare, right? Oran Reef Hydra. 5/5 for 6 with Trample. Whenever land enters battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it. If it's a forest, make it 2. Just a good old fat hair. Now I'll go back later and sort this box out because I need to figure out what the next deck I would like to build for Standard, so I can play at my local FNM. Angel of Renewal, Brood Monitor, oops, Blighted Step, and Gruesome Slaughter. 6 mana until end of turn. Colorless creatures get tapped, deals this damage equal to its power to target creature. Can be good, can also be a terrible card to die within your hand. In the Two-Headed Giant event I played on Sunday, someone played that masterfully. So it can... Oh, Turn Against is pretty ridiculous. That card is pretty ridiculous. Deathless Behemoth. Retreat to Valakut. An Undergrowth Champion. 1 and 2 green. Mythic 2/2. If damage will be dealt to it, while it has a 1/1 counter on it, prevent the damage by removing a counter. It also has Landfall. Enters a battlefield in your control, put a 1/1 counter on it. Certainly an absolute house in Limited. Probably not good enough to get there and Constructed, at least yet. At least yet. Vile Aggregate. Ulamog's Reclaimer. Hedron Archive. Middle of the road ramp. And we have a March from the Tomb. 3 and a white and a black. Return any number of target ally creature cards with a total converted mana cost of 8 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That could be pretty hilarious. And we have a foil Eyeless Watcher. The foil Eldrazi cards are really hard to tell what color is going on there. And we have a Forest. Quorum Stonewaker. Grip of Desolation. It's pretty good. Jihadi Offshoot. And Emeria Shepherd. 7 mana, 4/4. This is pretty good. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you may return target non-land permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. If that land is a plains, you may return it to the battlefield. Gross. Yeah, it's 7. But there are plenty of formats where that doesn't matter nearly as much. And it might not. It definitely wouldn't matter in Sealed in this format. Getting to 7 mana was easy peasy. Lifespring Druid's one of your only kind of ramp cards, so if you're looking to ramp in draft, you want to take those early. Skyrider Elf. Retreat to Coral Helm. Spawning Bed. And we have Desolation Twin. So we got the token. 10 mana for 10/10. When you cast it, put another 10/10 onto the battlefield. So no matter what, you're getting 10/10. And a plains. Getting down there. So what cards are you looking to most wanting to pull outside of an expedition? Because very few people will pull them. I probably will not pull one either. Catacomb Sifter, Breaker of Armies, Retreat to Valakut, and a Blight Herder, 5 mana, 4/5. This card is very good. It has the, if you have enough cards in their exile, you can bring 2 of them back to the graveyard and put 3 Eldrazi Scion tokens into play. But you really got to combine this with like Ingest, I think, to really make sure you can complete that. Not that 5 mana for a 4/5 is bad and limited. But it's, you know, the card just, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. 4/5 for 5 is good, but you got to plan around getting that other ability to fire off. Unified Front, Murasa Ranger, Slab Hammer, and a Brood Butcher. 3 and a black and a green for a 3/3 with Devoid. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 colorless. And then you could pay a black and a green, sacrifice a creature. Target creature gets -2/-2 till end of turn. So that card's pretty good. You know, sacking something in response to removal, or killing off a Scion token or 2 to kill something bigger. Make blocks unfavorable. It's just something that has to be dealt with. Royal's Retribution, very good. Top tier removal. Void Attendant, Dampening Pulse, and a Hero of Gomafada. 5 mana, 4/3 Rally. When it or another creature with ally on its battlefield under your control, creatures you control gain indestructible till end of turn. And an Island. The most powerful Magic card of all time. Says a blue mage. Hagra Sharpshooter. Halimar Tidecaller. Very good if you're playing something with Awaken. Very good combo. Like black-blue Awaken. Pathway Arrows. Zada. Hedron Grinder. This card's definitely got some potential as a 4 mana 3/3. But whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only Zada, copy that spell for each other creature you control that the spell could target. Each copy targets a different one of those creatures. That's cray-cray. If you build around it, it can get pretty bananas. That's a must deal with immediately type card when it hits the battlefield. Hagra Sharpshooter, Retreat to Hagra, Tide Hagra Drifter, Ruinous Path. There's going to be some of the sets top removal after rotation, destroy target creature or planeswalker, and then also with Awaken. Ooh, and we have a foil complete disregard. Exile a creature power 3 or less. This could see play at instant speed. I mean, I don't know. Maybe? I mean, you could get rid of a planeswalker before it flips. You get rid of Jace, right? So, that's not terrible. Resolute Blademaster, Processor Assault, Titan's Presence, and a Veteran War Leader. 1 and a green and a white. Its power and toughness is equal to the number of creatures you control. Tap another untapped ally you control. Veteran War Leader gains your choice of First Strike, Vigilance, or Trample till end of turn. Pretty good. Pretty good. And we have a Forest. Doobie-doobie-doo. Bloodbond Vampire. Core Entanglers. Cryptic Cruiser. And Canopy Vista. There you go. The Selesnya land. And a Plains to go with it. Alright, we are down to 6 packs. What can we look for? Gideon. Drana. Those are all good. But right now I'm happy with just about anything, given it's the first of the set outside of pre-release that I've opened. Rot Shambler. Crumble to Dust, Horrible Awry, and a Brutal Expulsion. Pretty spicy card. And a foil Voracious Null. I want to tell you guys too. Oh, and we have a Obnixilis emblem. This box is brought to you by the gracious people of MTG Card Market. And they gave me a new promo code, which I'm going to look up right now, that will give you 10% off any singles on their website. As well as I will be giving away some of their sleeves and deck boxes for anyone that leaves a comment on one of their new articles, because they've been writing on their website. They've got daily articles coming out. So the promo code is Card Market Content, one word. And that gives you 10% off of any new singles. And they're now offering content directly on their website. And I'm going to put all their links in the description below. They've been a long-time channel supporter, and I want to help them help you. And if you go over to their website and you read any of the articles, I'm going to be picking, just at the end of your comment, write that MTGHQ sent you, and I will pick a bunch of them and send you some sweet MTG Card Market card sleeves or deck boxes or whatever it is that you want. Or I can even send you Doc here, because, you know, he does what he wants. I do what I want. So here's one of their deck boxes with the Black Lotus on it. And here's their card sleeves. So shoot on over and leave some comments on one of their articles, and I'll pick a couple of you and send you some stuffs. All right. Clutch of Currents. Love that card. Rolling Thunder. Transgress the Mind. Bane of Balagid. And Exert Influence. 4 and a blue. Gain control of target creature equal to, if its power is less than or equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast it. Okay. Yeah, so MTG Card Market has been absolutely great to me, especially now more than ever. And, you know, the sponsors are important, as I'm basically paying for 2 places to live for the next 4 months, and I have 0 extra money for Magic cards. And I'm very thankful for you guys at MTG Card Market, Jameson and the whole crew. You guys are awesome. Doc is too, apparently. Rising Miasma, Expedition Envoy, Blighted Step, and Prism Array. What do you want, Doc? A punch? And we have a foil rare, and it is Munda, Ambush Leader. I think this is my 2-headed giant promo rare. Docky do. I know you need someone to play with. Go play with Colt. Get your butt out of my camera. Boop. All right. So. Here we go. Skitterskin. Expedition Envoy. Maybe it's a sign. Horrible Awry. And Gruulda's Overseer. 6 mana, 3/4 with flying, landfall. Limited bomb. Now Colt is here. Colty, what is with you guys? You don't get enough camera time on stream or what? Broop. All right. Apparently they're feeling neglected. As if. As if. All right. Marasa Ranger, Skyrider Elf, Slab Hammer, and Barrage Tyrant. 4 and 1. 5/3 with Devoid. Sacrifice another colorless creature. It deals damage equal to the sacrifice creature's power to a creature art player. Very strong card. A Forest and another Octopus token. Yay. And Colt's back. Little guy. Are you cereal? Are you cereal? Alright. He is cereal, apparently. Come on, Colt. Boop. Stasis Snare. I think that's the only one we've opened. Blighted Woodland. Ulamog's Despoiler. And From Beyond. 3 in a green. Beginning of your upkeep, put a 1/1 Eldrazi Scion creature token on the battlefield. Pay 1 in a green. Sacrifice Far From Beyond. Switch your library for an Eldrazi card. So, played this in Seal. It's pretty good. We have a Plains. And we have a Colt Butt. Fine, you can lay there, Colt. Because we're going to open an Expedition, and I'm going to freak out, and you're going to run away anyway. So before I crack this last pack, again, I want to say thank you to all of you for always watching the channel and liking the videos and leaving your comments. I want to thank mtgcardmarket.com. Remember, I'm giving away some card sleeves and deck boxes. Also, remember the promo code I gave you to save 10% off any of their singles. And that was Card Market Content, all lowercase. Ondu Rising. I believe they do ship internationally too. Tarju Warcaller. Spawning Bed. And our final rare of the box is Sanctum of Ugin. And we have a Kiora emblem. Last rare. We needed that. The box started out pretty good. Kind of fizzled, but overall still pretty good. With Sanctum of Ugin. Stasis Snare I pulled aside. Canopy Vista. Ruinous Path. Blightherder, I don't know if that's going to be anything. Undergrowth Champion. We have Foil Anticipate. The old Cinderglade. Ulamog, which is probably our big pull, right? Scatter the Winds. Void Winover. And Kiora. So overall, not a bad box. I know since they're such a hot topic, I'll go through what the lands look like. Just kind of go through them. Obviously, the artists did amazing jobs on these. They just look beautiful. All right. Well, that is my release day. Battle for Zendikar booster box. Thanks again to all of you for watching. Thanks again to mtgcardmarket.com. We'll talk to you again real soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, check out some of our most popular playlists from MTG vlogs, sick gameplay videos, new product breaks, and some insane vintage openings. I upload 3 to 4 new Magic the Gathering videos every week. So if you haven't already, please take a moment to crush that subscribe button to join one of the fastest growing Magic the Gathering channels on YouTube. Talk to you later.